How long you've been driving your Cybertruck for, Dr. Pramil?
15,000 miles, my friend. I bought the Cybertruck almost like 4 months ago, and every day I've been putting up almost 200 miles on average. And my goal is to reach 1 million miles with this Cybertruck. So far, I'm loving it. This is the best car I have driven. I've always been a Tesla fan. I had a Model Y. It was in an accident, but somebody came and hit me. But it was well built. I was alive because of Tesla. So then I went and bought a Model X. That's been an amazing. And then, then I heard about the Cybertruck and I fell in love with him and I wanted to buy. And it's been an amazing experience so far. The drive is super comfortable. If you ask anybody, I think that one of the, everybody's, they say like, it's a beautiful ride. You don't even feel like you're in a truck. And I love I also have the FSD in it. And I never had any problem with FSD. If I go I put it on and then 99.9% I didn't have to make any intervention. So I'm loving that. And overall, this is the best car out there. Useful, I don't have to travel from one hospital to the other, and there's always enough charge. I don't have to worry about going to a gas station, and the overall the stress level of I commute to work more than an hour, so driving has been a very pleasant experience, I would say. If Tesla did not have any cars like this or trucks like this, I think life would be very, very tough for the people like me who commutes, who travel a lot, going from one hospital to the other hospital and all of those kind of things. I usually do that at home because when they update, I usually park the car, sometimes take 45 to 50 minutes for the major update, and I usually do that at night. That's what the updates been.
Did you get grok on your Cybertruck?
Wow, I think, that's, I'm glad you brought it up. I forgot about it. I've been waiting for that to come in. It's been an amazing experience. The reason that, when I commute, I'm in the car, like all of us, we spend a lot of time in the car. At least I have a companion I can talk to, ask questions about anything. I think that is a huge plus when you commute a lot, especially if you're in the car by yourself and if you want to have a conversation with someone, or if you wanted to learn something, a new language, or some article you wanted to discuss or something like that. So let's do that. Why don't we just do it? So I'm going to turn it on. Good afternoon.
Hey, afternoon vibes. What's up?
So can you tell me recent study done on community-acquired pneumonia, which treatment we should be using?
Recent studies on community-acquired pneumonia, CAP, highlight some fresh approaches to treatment. A 2025 review points to syndromocha panels, like the BioFire Film Array Pneumonia Panel, which can identify pathogens in about an hour, helping docs pick targeted antibiotics faster. This is a game changer for outpatient care, where speed matters. For healthy adults without comorbidities, the American Thoracic Society suggests amoxicillin, doxycycline, or a macrolide like azithromycin if local resistance is low. For those with conditions like diabetes or lung disease, they recommend combining amoxicillin, clavulanate, or a cephalosporin with a macrolide, or using a respiratory fluoroquinolone like levofloxacin alone. A Swedish study also showed penicillin V works just as well as amoxicillin for primary care patients, with no difference in hospitalization.
Refusing to tell us how he got an injury and is demanding an MRI.
Out of the 10,000 miles, Dr. Cheriyath, that you drove, how many of those were full self-driving?
You know, like I'm a addict of FSD, okay? If I don't have FSD, I think I'm going to go crazy. So probably I would say 95% is FSD, because I think that's the reason, you know, when you look at it, the loyalty of the Tesla is like once you buy a Tesla, you'll not go buy another car, because you're addicted to the FSD and, you know, so the pleasure of driving, I mean, your convenience, you know, a lot of other things you can do while you're driving. You can talk to whoever is sitting next to you, your wife. You can travel long distance on the weekend. You don't have to go to airplane, waiting in the airport 3 hours, and then you try to squeeze into the small airplane. You could take this and then relax, put on the FSD from anywhere in the United States, right? So I'm again, you know, to answer your question, almost like 95 to 96%. I use maybe even more than that. I rarely use without the FSD. You know, one thing I also noticed recently, I think, you know, 2 to 3 years ago, you know, when it rains and sometimes the FSD kind of, you know, may not function, but in, you know, last 6 months to 1 year, it's been working beautifully, even in the bad weather, and where you cannot find the road and all of those kind of things, right? So that's always been a plus. And, you know, the parking, I always use it. So I know where the boundaries are when I park exclusively. I don't think I ever used that smart summon thing yet.
Actually smart summon, ASS.
What was that?
Actually smart summon, that feature?
Yeah. I haven't used that much, but FSD, I think every Tesla driver, that's going to become standard. And, you know, people get addicted to it. Just like, you know, you have to drink coffee in the morning or become a part of the, I mean, routine part of your life.
How do you wash your car, Dr. Pramil?
You know, I've been very, very careful. I mean, you know, this truck is very, very dear to me. So I'm making sure, like, I'm taking very good care. Like I said, you know, this is one of the best cars I ever dreamed. So I usually wash this by myself on the weekends. And I don't know if I mean, you know, some people take it to the automatic car wash and all that, and I don't want to, you know, see anything happens. So what I do is, like, you know, I take water and then wash it. Then the Windex, the window cleaner, I kind of put it on, and then I just kind of clean it up with a clean, dry cloth. I bought it from Costco. The clothes, we can just kind of wash the outside. So I have to, I mean, you know, I have to, I've been doing by myself, washing it. And then after washing it, I take the Windex and spray the Windex window cleaner and then clean it out, and then that looks beautiful.
The software updates, Dr. Cheriyath?
Yeah, I think, you know, every 3 weeks or 4 weeks, I think I might have like 2 major updates. not really. I like that pure steel. You know, somehow I'm in love with that steel look. Okay, and then especially when it rains and the water drops and you look the car from outside, I think that shining from the steel, beautiful. That's all I can say. I'm in love with it. So I like that steel look. It's been amazing. I'm not going to wrap. I'm not a big fan of wrap. I see people are doing it, but I would never wrap my car.